Hey everybody, what's going on? AJ Pressure here with, once again, Space on Our Trace. It's been a long time. How have you been?
I've been good. Everything's been dandy.
And I gotta turn off my phone because I was an idiot too. Oh, it let me know that I was live. Oh, that was nice. I apologize if you can hear my dog in the other room. But I yeah. Alright guys, we're going to kick it off with Madden. New campaign, new everything. Not really a campaign, just a new franchise. We're playing as the Colts.
I don't even know how to pronounce it.
Indianapolis Colts.
Indianapolis Colts. So we're against the Chargers.
I don't even know what to say. We're gonna play the full game?
Yeah.
Alright guys, it's gonna be a long game? I guess, yeah, 16.
Hey.
Alright, here we go.
Wait. Oh, I was in the middle.
You were in the middle?
Yeah.
You can see this is going off to a good start. I think in the menu we can switch over. I hope. Otherwise, I'm going to leave and restart the match. Even though
what does a lizard do when it's in danger? It says, "Hey, look, get ready." It's a
shoot. His face right now.
Game 1 of the post-Andrew Luck era. It's the cup.
Actually, I think he has to do it.
All right, Coach. Under hazy, overcast LA skies, EA Sports.
No, doesn't work. What's it under? Oh, it's under that, and I can't do it. So we are going to restart this match. All right, back in, and the dog still is crying. So
now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Or you want to do it after the game? You know, it's fine.
Yeah, maybe we'll just do it after. I'm going back, but it's not letting me. Play full game.
Stop! Don't touch. Leave the area. Tell the dog.
Tell the dog. Tell a dog. Tell a friend.
Tell a dog. Tell a friend.
As you can see, it's been a while. Except that, well, I did stream last week. Maybe this week. I don't even remember. I probably should make videos more than stream, probably. I'll probably help the channel.
I think about it. Making pancakes.
Pancake aftermath.
Dude, that was bad.
That's such an... Dude, that's when I first started.
Game 1 of the post-Andrew Luck era. It's the coach.
Well,
Okay, Coach. Well, after the season ends, the Chargers most likely moving about 12 miles north of here. But for now, we've got football at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Indianapolis Colts and our home team.
Well, he went left.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Yeah.
Ready?
This is Marlon Mack, third-year running back.
Okay.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Now we'll carry for Mack. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. And here are the Colts offensive starters.
Obviously a tough test for this offense right out of the gate. Road game in game 1 of the new year. Conventional wisdom says, go slow, take care of the football. I think in this case, attack early and get the home team back on their heels.
Throwing on second down. Brissett. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Here's the second year back out of NC State, Naheem Hines. And down inside the 15 he goes. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
We're going to do Western
From the red zone now, Brissett. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Thomas Davis in there to bury him for a loss of 11. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. If you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. Looking to run him back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Brissett. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Thomas Davis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this ball. First quarter, first drive, first interception throw.
And that last one, that hurts. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Melvin Gordon, the 2-time Pro Bowler. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Danico Autry gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. To throw is Rivers. Open man, it's Allen. He's at the 30, the 20. Touchdown, Allen. Keenan Allen, an even 90 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
All right, guys, let's see if I can
That's fielded in the end zone. And this will not be a good return. He's out of bounds at the 12.
Conventional football, football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And Now this is Hilton on the receiving end. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Sliding out of the pocket. Looking deep for Hilton. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Melvin Ingram able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride. They go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. We talk about some terrific athletes who are trying to put it on the ground.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Gordon, a Pro Bowler for the 2nd time last season, 885 yards, 10 touchdowns, and that was only in 12 games played a season ago. And he also switched jersey numbers in the offseason from 28 to 25. And 25, that's the number he wore when he was dominating the Big Ten college gridiron for the Badgers of Wisconsin. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down.
The AI is beating me.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Didn't have anything downfield, swung it out to the flat. He did the rest.
It's such a staple of so many offenses we see now. You know, in our discussions with offensive coordinators, how many times do they tell us, hey, this offense is designed for either a touchdown?
I don't think he is because he retired, remember?
He did retire, but I think he's...
No.
He's gone.
Brian
or a check down. We saw the check down on that play, and boy, was it successful.
We saw a touchdown, too.
Yeah. I tell you, we're not...
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Marlon Mack now heading back out there. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Serve as your running play that way. as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. First down, Brissett. They'll run the screen with Mack. Down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 34-yard line.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And that pass is going to be intercepted by the All-Pro DB Desmond King. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Following the interception here, Rivers. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 15 yards on that one, and a Charger first down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
180. Check back 50.
First down, Rivers. He'll get this to Eckler. This Week 1 matchup between the Colts and the Chargers, there are a couple of ties between the two franchises. Of course, Colts head coach Frank Reich, he spent 2 seasons as the Chargers offensive coordinator in 2014 and 15. Then he would have 2 years as the Eagles OC before coming to Indianapolis. But also, Colts fans, they do not have good memories of the 2007 and 2008 seasons, both times losing to the Chargers in the playoffs when they felt like they had a team that could have gone to the Super Bowl. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And it's complete. Henry. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Rivers with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. But prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Rivers again. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's a first down following a gain of 3. Rivers with a 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Rivers. And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. Badgley able to knock this one through, and the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. The Chargers, a team that's really been plagued by poor field goal kicking the last decade or so, but I think they feel they've solved their problems with Badgley.
I would say so. He went 15 for 16 in 10 games last season, undrafted out of Miami. And remember, he had 5 field goals in the playoffs against the Baltimore Ravens.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Now a timeout taken.
What else do you have?
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
I don't see what else we have to lose, to be honest.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener, and it's a first down.
You can't even count.
3rd and 4, he did just enough. I mean, just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
Anthony Walker, the other Colts linebacker with over 100 tackles a year ago, making the play there. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Rivers now. Got the connection here to Bourne. And he lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be...
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Eckler. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Rivers. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly. Doesn't matter. I don't care what level you hit them, they go through.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Reset. He's got it to Hilton. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. On first down, Mack. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the fourth quarter. To throw on 2nd and 6. Brissett. And that'll be incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target. But now it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Brissett. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Brissett escaping the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete. Casey Hayward, the Pro Bowler, there to knock it away. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Why? What's going on? What are we doing? Oh, no.
Set on first down. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, it's Brissett. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And he's got his man. It's Hilton for the touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, 29 yards. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. And man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here. They'll throw again. Brissett. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion.
Right.
So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there for the defense. What you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
And we spotlight Keenan Allen as he gets set to go back to work. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people that have big games as well.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
He did.
Rivers, he leaves to Eckler on the draw. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Under 4 to play now. Clock running, 3rd down.
We got to run the table.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers.
Yes.
And that will be incomplete.
I'm just glad we stopped.
Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Great coverage there. Holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down. Throwing, Brissett. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him, do you?
No.
I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that second catch, I saw him in the huddle. Hey, let's go back one more time. Didn't work there. That one goes for 30 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Into the air once more. It's Brissett. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brissett. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown. Brissett now. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on 1st down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if he picked up the first down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to make second and one is probably better than picking up the first down because in college football, the clock stops with every first down and actually aids the defense in that situation.
Well, some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Victory formation time for the Chargers. They take a knee. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon.
What's wrong with that guy?
7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee.
I do get a kick out of seeing a team kneel down at the end of the game in victory formation and wrap one up because most of the time a kneel down is not a good thing in football. In this case, it's the best thing for the team that's winning.
Best thing week 1 and 1-0 after going down to that knee.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Trailing here in the second half, went for the aggressive play, got a little too aggressive.
You've got to know when to pull up, or if you're going to go for it, how to take your body across a punter's body and not into it. Not a good play at all.
Because, to be honest, I was trash. So, I don't even know what's going on here because...
So a big break. The roughing the kicker called on 4th down leads to 1st and 10. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in week 1. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the home team here, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. That'll do it for us. For
AJ Green. Oh, I can't advance it. You have to.
I think we should trade for a new quarterback.
I don't even think it's his fault. I think it was my fault.
Upgrade all players.
Oh, you can just... Oh. Bet. 18
Is this
players.
coach mode or player mode?
now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
How do we get a QB?
Why do you need another QB for?
Because we should get...
I'm telling you, we don't need another QB.
We need Cam Newton.
We don't need Cam Newton. And it's really not likely they're going to give us Cam Newton.
We'll give him a first-round pick.
Still. No.
2 first-round picks. Because judging by the way things are going, jump it, skip mid-season.
No, my gosh.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Are you ready to win?
One thing at a time.
Guys, if we don't beat Tennessee, we got... Hey! What's with your...
Anybody watching?
Huh? No.
Anybody watching? Oh. Why are we so late? ass is so hungry. I shouldn't be.
You need some original chicken sandwiches with cheese.
No, I don't. Get 2 layers of cheese.
2 layers of cheese. Not one.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach, and this is Matt.
By many accounts, Coach, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now a first-time 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago, it's Derrick Henry. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. This is Dion Lewis now in his 9th NFL season. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. On 2nd and 12, Tannehill. Oh, he got position on him and he pulls it in. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Corey Davis, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted, was it an audible, or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
So now the Colts will get their first opportunity with the football. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a product of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Brissett sets to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
First down, Brissett. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Just in case somebody messed it around.
Brissett again. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Flush to his right.
Go the other way. Go the other way. Ah!
And he's got his man Hilton.
So tired.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
Yeah, sure. Let's run.
Took him 5 tries, but he is able to complete that first pass of the game.
And could you hear the exhale all the way up here? Not just from him, coaching staff, offensive line, receivers. Now he's off the schneid. Can they get him going in a nice groove where he becomes a little more consistent throwing the football?
Because you miss those first 2, but you get up the 0 for 4 range. That can be a little tricky, but able to settle in, hopefully.
Yeah, now you won't have any confidence issues. Now you can kind of get it back even with just one throw.
Looking to throw on second down. Brissett into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Time for a look at our starters here on defense. Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Drop him too rough, you go. Too rough, you go.
Let's go. 60 or.
Yes. I can hear you doing
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And Walker has it.
Yeah.
He will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Why does that fail? Why does that
Walker, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Mack. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry. Play fake, Brissett. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On the bootleg, it's Brissett. Rolling to his right. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. To throw, Brissett. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Hold on.
Out of the gun, Brissett. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Zach Pascal, his first touchdown of the new season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Now Corey Davis and the rest of his offense getting ready for their next drive. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in his zone here and call it a day, because otherwise, he can really decimate them.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. A second down run with Lewis. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Tannehill. And he hits the running back, Dion Lewis. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
A short game that doesn't get him the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. This is taken around the 12. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt.
Don't have trust.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
They'll run on first down. It's Mack. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On play action, Brissett. And this one's incomplete. Zach Pascal, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
Well, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting to 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Brissett from the gun on 3rd. Complete to Hilton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season.
I just don't see it.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Here's Brissett. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron.
Hey, as long as he gets open.
23 yards the pickup there.
Double slants.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. It was a safety, Kevin Byard, that time, who was able to knock it away. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Now Brissett. They'll run the screen with Mack. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Well, let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Now Brissett on 4th down. Flushed out right. He's got it to Hilton. Well, certainly not how they drew it up. A 4th down gamble turns into a 4th down scramble. But all is well. First down. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Again, it's Brissett. Escaping the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. T.Y. Hilton once again the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Throwing, Brissett. He'll run it. Now the snap will come inside the 5 at the 4. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
But I'll be either.
This is 3rd and goal. Brissett. Flush to his... And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jacoby Brissett with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
That is so weird.
I feel like I'm back in school. What was that book, you know? It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. This has been a tale of 2 quarters so far. They trailed 14-0 after 1. How about the rally we've been watching?
Yeah, a couple of touchdowns. PAT here to tie it up. This is a good ball game all of a sudden. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. A reminder coming up later tonight, Sunday Night Football, a good one from Atlanta. Eagles and Falcons, 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow on Monday Night Football, Odell Beckham back in New York, back in MetLife Stadium. Browns and Jets, 8:15 Eastern on Monday night. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mack. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
Okay. We are going to do punches, or are we going to try and get the hook?
Off the play fake, here's Brissett. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Malcolm Butler dialed the corner blitz and earned the sack.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Another try after the first down sack. Brissett forced out to his left. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Brissett now, eluding the pressure right. And the catch made by Hilton. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure.
It's a holding. That was the best pass of the game.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
What was that line
And at this stage in the game, sure, you wanted a touchdown. You're already in the red zone. Boy, you squandered a chance to at least get the field goal there, so no points out of this, and we stay tied.
Very disappointed team. No one more disappointed than the kicker, who thought he had a chance to be the hero of the day. All they had to do was trot him out on the field. They didn't even give him the opportunity.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They'll start things on first down with Dion Lewis. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. And he locates Walker, complete. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Out of all things, everybody.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
Derrick Henry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. To say they've kept him under wraps running the football, that's an understatement. He's been completely neutralized.
Yeah, they've essentially taken him out of the game, haven't they? And you know all the teams say, we're not going to let him beat us. Well, that's exactly what's happened here. They've lived up to that.
A game there of 30 big ones. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe they'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
He's got Lewis. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry.
Dude, Derrick Henry just ran over 2 of our people.
Into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry. His second touchdown on the season. And the Titans have taken the lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive.
I won't stop.
Brissett to throw on first. Dancing to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Here's Brissett. And that's off the mark, incomplete. It was Kenny Vaccaro there to get a hand on that one.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
Dude, that's in the microphone.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Ebron with it over the middle. And down inside the 15 he goes. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Brissett. And he's got his man. It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with an extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That's so bad for you.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
Hey,
and they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show
in the middle of
something. Hoping to stay
We want to actually go to the playoffs.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On the counter, it's Lewis. Only a yard of the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on the expected passing system.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. That's sacked by the DN, Danico Autry.
There we go.
And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown.
He just threw it to the defense.
In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations type of plays they like to run. Read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So the Colts now down on the scoreboard. 1:55 remaining. They need a touchdown and the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. And now this is Hilton on the receiving end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Brissett looks to throw. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
That was the right play to use.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry.
I can't.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And they will take a knee here. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Just, very unfortunate.
Tannehill to a knee, and that ought to be the final act of this ball game.
Well, Brandon, they're getting to 2-0, and this time they're able to take a knee at the end. and secure the victory.
Preseason, coach said their goal, they obviously want to win everything. He said, I think we can get off to a 3-0 start. Well, here they are looking at 2-0 right now. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this,
now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Start your week by installing your game plan.
All right, everybody. I'm gonna end it here. Until next time.